again to the MRC bi-weekly update. I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder this time because last time I believe we had some problem with the volume on the YouTube. And again, I'm Ron Enders and I'm the coordinator for River Run Regional Medical Reserve Corps. Some items that I'd like to talk about today is a recent purchase by our unit of 4 Littman 3200 electronic stethoscopes for anyone who is in the medical portion of our unit. I'm sure that you could appreciate that these are state-of-the-art stethoscopes that can actually transmit information from a triage site via Bluetooth to a hospital emergency room or any doctor's office or where it needs to go. We have 4 of these, and one of each will be housed with the deputy in each of our rapid response zones as we organize those and as deputies are selected. If you wish to be a deputy in River Run Regional, please contact me and let me know, and we can start the process. We're going to be requiring persons who would be willing to dedicate more time to the Medical Reserve Corps and volunteer to take some extra training so that you'll be up and running in a management position with our unit. The next order of business that we're going to talk about this morning is that on October 25th of this year, there is going to be a statewide Medical Reserve Corps drill. We hold these several times during the year, and it's extremely important that you all respond to these drills. Basically, on the 25th, the state coordinator for the Medical Reserve Corps will create a scenario in which they will request certain members of Medical Reserve Corps units to see if they would be able to deploy at that time. These are only drills. You do not have to deploy, but we need to know yes or no as to whether or not you'd be available. So please, take time out when you receive the alert via your K-Helps account, and this time it will come both by email and phone. Please be sure that you respond to these emails. It's extremely important for us to understand just how many people would be willing to respond in case there's an emergency. This is the way that we know exactly what type of resources we can count on in the case of an actual event. You will receive on K-Helps a message that will reinforce what I'm talking about as far as the drill goes. If you are not receiving MRC announcements via your email, please check to make sure that your email account is still valid. You may be receiving them by phone, but not email. Any of your contact information that needs to be updated would be greatly appreciated if you'd return to your K-Help account and go ahead and fix that for us. The last order of business that I'd like to talk about this morning is that they are planning the National MRC Conference this year in Washington, D.C., and it's by competitive application this time. And if I'm selected to be a participant in that conference, please feel free to email me with suggestions or concerns about the MRC or any other issues regarding public health or preparedness that I can address the people in Washington about your concerns here in Kentucky. Again, unless people vocalize what they want, unless we put our face forward and, at this type of an event, lots of times things are just overlooked. So please keep that in mind. That's not going to happen until February, so there's plenty of time to think about what kind of questions that you'd like me to bring to the powers to be in Washington. If you have any other questions, questions or concerns, please always feel free to contact me at ronald.enders@ky.gov. And please also, when you respond to the drill, when it comes about, please send your email responses directly to my email address. If you just put send back to administrator, if you just click on it on K-Helps, it is returned as not received. So please always use ronald.enders, ENDERS@ky.gov. And of course, feel free to call me at any time with any issues or concerns you have at 606-638-4389. Also, remember, we do have your t-shirts and license plates and other items for the members. If you have not received them and you want to drop by any of the local health departments, we can make sure that they are there waiting for you. Please indicate what sizes you'd like for your t-shirts so that we can have the appropriate items there for you to pick up. If it is impossible for you to get out due to any kind of a reason, we would be able to mail those t-shirts and license plates to you directly. So if that's the case, please email me with your address. Okay, I appreciate your time very much, and you have yourselves a wonderful day.